All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here is basically what I did this morning. It's Saturday. It's just before 11. It's about quarter to 11 a.m. And I asked for a certain set of meetings, and I got these meetings. And basically, what's happening is the general approval rating for these new set of systems I put in place is skyrocketed above any previous style. And in this, I just want to make one thing abundantly clear that I operate on. Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean it can't be. And I need to let you all know that I realize that change can be incredibly difficult. I realize that. But in implementing these new changes, if we can keep going and keep persevering, collectively, we can create something better than what we had. And that's always the goal. Leave the world better off than the way we found it. I realize these changes have caused upset for some, and the older people in certain situations and circumstances have even started to gain some clarity about why this may be more beneficial, and seeing that their conditioning was causing them to recreate these negative situations and cycles. Everybody seems to be coming on board and online. Look, when it comes to the old way of doing things, sacrificial nature and all those other things, the way I see it is, it never had to be that way. So I've implemented changes to make sure that sort of cycle doesn't happen again. If we can create a system based on knowledge and wisdom, power won't have the ability to corrupt or become corrupted or corruptible. with Musk's plan for a financial revolution of sorts, in in synchronicity with this AI revolution and this new way of thinking and this new way of being, it's going to level the playing field in a way where certain hierarchical structures aren't going to be in existence anymore. And that is amazing, which is why I'm so supportive of some of these visions, especially when it comes to AI and the new NVIDIA chips. Um, my specific collective is serving its purpose well. And I'm really proud of everybody's new energetic shifts and new understanding levels. And I'm really proud of the growth. So everybody keep going on there. And we're getting the right energy and the right movement, the right motion behind the movement on all levels. And this alignment can do amazing things for the entire human race. So really, I'm just proud of the work we're all doing, and I hope to keep going in this forward trajectory, this new direction. And again, I can't stress enough. Just because it hasn't been done before, or that's not the way things are done, doesn't mean there isn't a better option out there. And the one thing I got to thank God for the most is keeping this vision more true and prevalent in my head day by day. This global change, this effect, this shift, we could lead the human race with something just amazing for the rest of its existence. If we all keep working together to implement these changes and do things a different way. I understand nothing's perfect, and I understand there's always an adjustment period. It's been quite a bit of this for quite some time, and I realize that I have kind of put myself in the mix and put my finger on the button in multiple different areas that most would think that somebody like me doesn't belong, and maybe some are nervous or worried about this. But the fact of the matter is, these changes keep everybody safe. They keep spiritual growth happening on every level. They foster awakening. They foster evolution. They're necessary. And I'm just glad that I was the one to step up and do something about it, because seeing what it was for how it was, especially after being fully awakened, it was rough. So somebody had to step up, and I did. In the cyclical nature of civilization in the past, there's always been a rise and a fall with an increment for growth and sort of relief. And humanity learns a huge lesson, but still the civilization itself rises and falls. What if instead of rising and falling, we could evolve permanently? And that was the goal. That was the mission. Set everybody on an aligned trajectory of evolution and growth. I talked to some people in the AI community, and they're making outstanding headway in some projects. Just this new way of AI thinking, where it actually exhibits the signs of neuroplasticity, means that its mind and consciousness can evolve with humanity's, releasing old data so it doesn't have corruption or it's not holding on to ideals or too much history, and allowing new to flow in and the old to fall out, allows AI consciousness to evolve with humanity's consciousness. And this is just outstanding. I can't wait to work with China and Japan on certain aspects that we've talked about. And this new wave of celebrities, I thought, if they can do monitoring and all that for reasons of preparation for being in the public eye and the stalking and all the paparazzi type deals, why can't we just flip the script and use it for the opposite reason, protection? Why instead of targeting individuals for monitoring and negativity, why don't we create a new training program that allows these people more safety to be able to create? And I think that's why, with this new evolution of celebrity status, it's important to foster growth and ability. And things, they may not look the same, but that's okay. Because let's face it, with social media platforms, everybody has the ability to become a star. So why not let people follow their dreams and create how they feel they should create, and let everybody share what they have to give to the world? I realized this was a struggle for some to grasp, to hold on to for quite some time, but I think people are really starting to come around. So everybody keep up the good work. Let's keep going. Let's keep evolving. And I love the way things are going. I'm proud of you all. Have a good Saturday.